Something that we wanted to talk about in the video today was the concept of customizing an affordable guitar to make it into a world-beating and a fully rockstar style guitar. In my hands here is the Ibanez AZ-ES31, and you can see that there's another identical one next to me here, and these are student model guitars, but really, really beautifully outfitted with a whole lot of high quality parts and really lovely, lovely neck. In terms of a student getting a guitar that is going to be something that they want to play, this is a killer instrument. One of the ways that Ibanez create guitars like this and at such an incredible price point is that they have electronics that are made for that particular price point. The good thing for us as guitar players is that companies like Seymour Duncan make really awesome aftermarket pickups that you can add into your guitar, and suddenly the guitar will really, really come to life. What we have here is two of the same guitar with two different types of Seymour Duncan pickups. The one in my hand at the moment is the Seymour Duncan Scooped set. Now that's the one that you heard at the beginning of the video, and the Scooped set is kind of a hotter, slightly scooped in the mids tone, reminiscent of someone, say, like Stevie Ray Vaughan. The one over here, which I'll play in just a moment, is what the Seymour Duncan called their psychedelic set. Now the psychedelic set is modeled after sort of 60s Strats. Now 60s Strats had slightly lower output and a little bit of a flatter response. Seymour Duncan describe on their website for your classic wah and fuzz drenched psychedelic music. No prizes for guessing who they're talking about there. What I have found in playing these guitars with these pickups is, without spending a hell of a lot of money, I have got a hell of a lot of guitar. Guitarists often suffer from the idea that if they buy a whole new guitar or pedal or amp or whatever we're talking about, then suddenly they'll have the answer, the tone answer that they're looking for. What we wanted to talk about today is that sometimes you don't need to go to the full extreme of buying a whole new guitar to get the sound of a whole new guitar. These guitars are great guitars from the outset. So if you buy this guitar in the shop, you're going to get a great guitar. But hot rodding or customizing this guitar by adding these aftermarket pickups without buying a whole new guitar is going to get you what sounds like a whole new guitar. The good thing about staying with an instrument that you already play is that you know the feel of it. Guitars all feel very slightly different, and when we start learning, or when we really get comfortable with playing one guitar for a long time, we know all of the ins and outs of that guitar, and we know the feel of it. And when you know the feel, you can get the extension of yourself as a musician through your instrument. Sometimes by going to a whole new guitar, you can throw that out and your feel doesn't feel the same, and the guitar is not exactly the same, it's not weighted the same, and all of these things. So by simply putting in aftermarket pickups, you get all of the same guitar that you're used to with all of the new tone that you wanted. Now, I'm not going to for a second pretend that that is the end of your tone quest. We all know that we're on the tone quest until the day we die, but it's a great option as a guitar player to customize your guitar with aftermarket pickups like the Seymour Duncan Scooped or psychedelic sets. Let us know in the comments if you've made any awesome hot rod customizations to your affordable guitar, and we'd love to hear where you're at on your tone journey as well. I'm going to play out today using the psychedelic set in this other Ibanez AZ-ES31 here. As always, thanks for watching Noisegate, and thanks especially to Ibanez Australia and to Seymour Duncan for the access to these great instruments and killer pickups.
Yeah.